Another story we're following tonight, 4 people killed in a wrong-way crash on I-10. It happened early this morning, halfway between Tonopah and Quartzite.
And now we're learning DPS is looking at impairment as a possible reason for the crash. Team 12's Antonia Mejia explains why.
Good evening, Mark. DPS says alcoholic beverage containers were found on scene, and unfortunately, this comes as no surprise to detectives who investigate wrong-way collisions. Crews clean what's left from this wrong-way accident on the I-10, about 100 miles west of Phoenix.
It sounds like ammunition is going off and exploding in the area.
The high-speed head-on collision causing both vehicles to catch fire.
We lost any piece of evidence that we have of who these people are and who those vehicles belong to. 3
people in a van driving westbound when a Nissan pickup driving the wrong way hit them head on.
The speed limit 75 miles an hour. We don't have any evidence that either car braked prior to the crash, so it was a very high impact crash.
DPS says the pickup made it at least 4 miles on the wrong side before hitting the van, killing everyone inside.
We are going to look at impairment first and foremost, because that continues to be the overriding factor in a majority of our wrong-way crashes.
This is the first fatal wrong-way accident so far this year on Arizona highways, but DPS says there's been an uptick in wrong-way drivers who were intoxicated this year compared to this time last year.
Not only in Arizona, but nationwide, DUI continues to be the prevalent factor in wrong-way driving.
DPS is having a special detective work to help ID the vehicles involved because even the license plates were burned up. The victims will officially be identified by the medical examiner. We're live in the Alert Center. Antonia Mejia, 12 News.
All right, Antonia, thank you. Here in the Valley and across Arizona, we see far too many of these types of accidents. Wrong-way drivers barreling down the freeways.
Team 12's William Pitts is here. He's taking a look at the stats to see how we compare to other states and cities across the country.
Well, guys, for as many wrong-way crashes as we hear about, we're actually not as bad as you might think. Take a look at this. This is the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration's numbers from 1997 to 2017. The redder the states, the more fatalities due to wrong-way drivers. You can see California, one of the top ones, 1927. The biggest one by far, Texas, 4,517 deaths. Even states like Pennsylvania are higher than Arizona. Arizona, over the last 20 years, just 392 wrong-way fatalities. That puts us right in the middle of the pack at 25th in the entire country. Now, to give you a little bit of context, wrong-way drivers only account for 1% of all highway fatality deaths in 1 year. Now, we've got this entire map plus a lot more information, bar graphs. You can take a look at the data yourself. It's on 12news.com right now. If you go to the website, you can find all of this and find out state by state which states have the highest number of fatalities. Guys, back to you.
All right, very interesting to see that perspective. Thanks so much, Will.